Hello YouTube, long time no see. So this time I'm going to do one of the thing that I actually never think that I will do, but after some time, after I have been thinking, I decided to do it anyway. And this right now, it's going to be a documentary where I am going to do phase 1, phase 2 of many challenge account up to more than 2 million in total. I am still trying to buy more, but that is the sum up right now. And the reason that I am doing this because I have been quite struggling with passing challenge with 1%, 2% risk, because with high risk reward ratio, my win rate is usually not very high, as you already see in my backtesting. In my forward testings, it's around 30%. And instead of just buying one challenge and trying to pass it with 1 to 2% risk, right now I'm going to buy a few challenges at once, link them all in a copier, and from there I'm going to manage to pass all of them at once, or I fail all of them at once, and I'm going to risk 0.3% in phase 1, 0.3% a trade on phase 2 as well, and on live funded phase I'm going to risk 0.25, and it's going to be a very conservative approach, but on a larger amount of funding capital, and it's gonna be one of the hardest things I have ever done on YouTube, as well as the whole trading journey, because trading is already difficult when you trade and when you try to convey some kind of message value to the audience. Is gonna be a whole different game. And this documentary series is going to be a little different, because not going that I am going to trade, but I'm going to live. I'm going to travel. The plan is that I'm going to travel to Bali, Indonesia in probably October. Yeah. So probably I'm going to try to travel and trade at the same time. Probably I will trade less, but I'm going to show you the reality of a trader, because as a trader, our dream is like freedom, travel anywhere, work from home, trade from the beach, and something like that. But in reality, from my experiences, trading and traveling is not really something that we can do together. And most of the time when I travel, my trading sucks and I lost a lot of money because of traveling and trying to trade. But this time I do this challenge with intention. I do this challenge to show you the real reality, the dream of a trader. Everyone wants to travel, everyone wants to live a life of freedom, and everyone to be a trader, like live anywhere, move anywhere kind of stuff. Freedom in location, freedom in finance, freedom in who we are. And yeah, that is the real message of this series, and it's gonna be so difficult. That's really why the only thing I'm going to ask you, if you want to support me, then probably just drop a comment and click the like button in every single video. It's going to be more than one episode. It's going to be more, because it's going to be long and hard for me to do this kind of video by myself. I can actually ask platform or any third party to be the sponsor for this kind of video, because it has so many values. It has so much of the energy that I burn in, and I believe that it's going to help you a lot as a trader as well. But I decided to pay all the challenge by my own money. I spawn myself, and this video, there are no advertisement. Every platform that I purchase, they are my money, and every platform in this video is going to be the legit platform, and the platform that I like, I handpicked by myself, and yeah, hopefully it's going to be values. And like always, I hope that my win, my loss, my journey should always be your reflection. It never should be something that you take personal. You should not compare you to me. You should not compare me to you. And yeah, to take the video for what it is, a reflection. See if you have something resonate for yourself, and let's grow together. That is the message. Let's grow together. So I'm gonna see you on the inside. I'm still rebuilding more account, links them all together in the copier, and eventually during the video I'm going to show you every single account, guess what, the P&L, how I am going to trade. Every single trade going to be taken in live market condition, and I'm going to use the same strategy, which is Fibo retracement, and Fibo retracement for my entry and Fibo extension for my target. And it's going to be hard. There's no warranty that I'm going to pass it, because when I do something as big as this, it's going to be very hard for me. But I do it in a video. It's going to be a lot harder because I have to manage myself. I have to manage my video, edit the video, and make them as real as possible, so that you can actually feel every single emotion, planning, trade execution, trade journaling, and much more. But wish me luck, and remember to comment, say something. That is the only thing I ask. And I rarely ask you to comment in most of my video, because I don't need follower, I don't need subscriber. I just mostly want my message to be heard, and hopefully if you are seeking something, you will find it in this video. And as a trader to trader, I wish you the best on your journey. I see you in the video. And the last thing, the reason that I travel and still trade, because I want to show you that traveling and trading, despite the fact that it's how people sell you a dream, it's not as beautiful as it is. And I'm going to be tired. I'm going to be in a different time. I'm going to be like in a different space, in a different location, and it's going to be a little hard for me to trade, but I'm going to show you as raw as possible. And for this episode, I'm still at home, but in October, I'm going to be in Bali, and hopefully we can keep the account until October and show you the traveling part. It's going to be awesome. And if we can do that, if I can do this series from the beginning to the end, I want to show you that besides trading, we got to live. We got a life to live, and that is one of the most important message of the series as well. And I know that 2 million or more is gonna be a lot, maybe 5 or 6 or even 10 accounts linking together from all the platforms that I manually pick. Most of them are balance based right now, so it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be hard, but wish me luck. See you in the video. Hello YouTube. So welcome to the game plan. Now, the closer you are going to listen, the more understanding you are going to have about this series, and the more values you are going to get from it. So I'm going to tell you the platform that I'm going to trade on, why I do this, and the risk that I'm taking during this kind of series. And so first of all, here are the list of platforms that I am taking the challenge with. is include FXify, FTMO, Fintech Engineer, Fintech Next, my Fintech FX, Skill Fintech Trader, and the Fintech Trader as well. So most of them are maximum allocation. For FXify, it's not maximum yet. For the Fintech Trader, it's not maximum as well. But overall, the total amount of challenge that I am taking on right now is 2.7 million, and two of the firm right here is equity based, and the other firm are balance based. And the way I am trading right now, I'm going to hold trades overnight a lot. So sometimes I do day trading, but many times I'm going to hold until my take profit. That's the reason why balance based drawdown is what I focus on more. And on the skill Fintech Trader and the Fintech Trader, because they are equity based drawdown, so I'm going to be careful because it can actually breach me if I don't pay attention. The cost of the series is around 14k, and it's quite a lot for me, but I pay them all and I support myself. I have been thinking about this a lot as well, but at the end of the day, this series, I want it to be the most impactful as possible, and by doing so, it's going to be harder for me. But by doing so, I actually forcing myself and putting a lot of pressure to my performances, to my mental capacity, so that either I'm going to perform well or I'm going to lose 14k. And not only I'm going to lose 14k, I'm going to be attacked mentally by the internet, by YouTube, by Twitter, and because doing the kind of documentary where you show yourself to the public, if you succeed, that's easy. But if I fail, it's going to be very, very hard for me to get back up. And that is the risk that I am taking. And trading and recording this huge amount challenge is not easy. It's not. And YouTube, I don't know if I am doing the right thing or not, but let me tell you why I'm doing this. Before I decided to take all the challenge, I backtest a lot. I forward testing a lot as well. The whole year I got enough data for me to actually knowing that what I need to do to pass the challenge. The reason that I am doing this documentary series, it always remains the same. It's more about motivational, inspirational, and being a reflection. My journey, my channel is always a reflection. You see me trading, you see me living, you see me being emotional, you see me losing, seeing me winning. Everything is reflection. You see something resonate with you, and maybe you see some kind of experiences that you never see before, and from there you repair yourself. And at the end of the day, we come to market, we make our money, and we live our life as beautiful as possible. That's what really matters. And this series, despite the fact that when I do this, it's going to be extremely difficult because it is huge. It's very huge. It's probably one of the most craziest thing I ever done in my career, and I don't think that anyone should do this. It's a very dangerous thing to do because it's going to affect my performances, and I got to keep myself accountable in front of thousands of people, and it's not easy. But I don't know why that I just feel like I need to do it. And I sponsor myself. I pay for for every single thing, and yeah, I should pay for every single thing. All the profit right here. I even never tell them about the series. They don't know what I'm doing, and because if maybe if I mention about the series, they may give me some special treatment, maybe, maybe not. But I'm trying to keep it as real as possible, and with that kind of mentality, with that kind of desire, the fire in my heart. I hope that we're gonna. I hope that I'm going to do something impactful and in a positive way. What is special about this series right now? It's not only about trading right now because I'm going to travel and I'm going to stay in a valley for 1 month. So everything from trading, living, traveling, I need to balance things out, and that is a special part about this series right now. Because as a trader, we all want to be free and we all want to travel, trade, and enjoy life. But I want to show you the raw reality of that kind of dream and how hard it is to travel and trade, how hard it is to balance your life and trading. And hopefully, after you see that, after you see the hardship, the risk that I am taking, somehow it's going to inspire you, it's going to inspire me as well, so that not only we got to trade, but we got to trade carefully and live our life and focus more on the present because we are here to be free, to be chasing the freedom that we all want, but somehow trading and the market just keep us here in front of a screen. And before we know it, before we got into profitability, somehow years passing, many relationships come and go, many people come and go. Our health got worse and worse. We forgot about life. We trade for a living, but somehow we just trade for the sake of trading. And we dropped living. We forgot that part. And hopefully, I can do this. So let's get back to the game plan. So the phase one, the risk per trade is going to be 0.3%. So the problem with my trading strategy right now is that I usually aim for 1 to 3, sometimes 1 to 4. And with high risk reward ratio, my win rate is usually just around 30%. And instead of buying one challenge at a time, risking 1 to 2%, now I am tired of losing the challenge and risking big. So I buy multiple challenges at once and taking a very conservative approach, which is 0.3% a trade, trying to pass the phase one and trying to pass the phase two. And once I got funded, I'm going to lower the rate to 0.25% a trade. And for 0.3%, I'm going to have 33 trades before I lost the account, that I lost the challenge. And for 0.25%, I'm going to have 43 before I lost the challenge. So that is how the risk structure is going to be. I use fixed risk. I don't use dynamic risk. I love the way dynamic risk can actually flatline the equity curve, but it just do something funny with my psychology. So I use fixed risk. So I taking the huge amount of challenge like this it's going to take me longer time to pass. But that is the thing. If I can actually survive this challenge, it's going to give me more than just the, the money itself. It's going to show me that I have a skill set. I have a it's going to give me the data that I need as well, and it's going to be a huge milestone for my Chinese as a trader, and it means a lot to me. It's going to be harder than the previous documentary series because beside that, showing you the live execution, showing you the live market with trading view as well, and managing risk, and also I'm going to show you my daily life, my traveling, and how traveling is going to be hard for trading as well. That's what I want to share with you as well. Basically, everything, and it's going to be very, very, very hard. So I'm going to wait to link them all into the copier and blank something, and then we are good to go. So in this first episode, or the first or second episode, probably I'm still in Vietnam, but eventually in October I will be in Bali. Then probably I will trade less, but I will keep updating you as much as possible. This is just me, and I'm doing my thing. I don't have any affiliate. I don't have any revenue from promotion kind of stuff. I do everything by myself, so it's gonna be hard. I record everything by myself. Sometimes my wife help me, but yes, still it's gonna be hard. But I try my best, and if I lose the challenge, probably I will lose 14K, and probably I will hide somewhere. Because it will be hard for me to actually show up in the social media because people gonna judge, people gonna throw in shit. It's very hard. But I don't give a shit. I'm going to just try my best. Trading it. Before we go on, I just want you to know that the reason the channel is still here and the way I do things, the way I run the channel is all about the things that I went through as a trader, the hell, the hardship that I have been through. And trust me, I don't want to see anyone to actually suffer from that. That's really the reason why I give my time, I give my energy to do the kind of series. And I don't give a shit if you believe me or not. It's free after all. And yeah, let's do this. I see you in the video. So currently I am having breakfast, and then we will go to a coffee shop for landing the trip to Bali. Right now is weekend, so there is no trading activity here. It's more about just living life and enjoy the weekend. So I'm gonna see you. So right now I am at the coffee shop, and probably just go there and journaling and doing some kind of planning for my trip. for the traveling itself, and yeah, and probably just chill out and enjoy the weekend because there's some kind of music in the background. So probably due to copyright and stuff, I will not be able to talk in. So that's done for the weekend. I'm gonna see you on the next week on our very first trading day, and yeah, let's see how it goes.
Monday, the 28th of August, 2023.
Hello YouTube. So right now is Monday. It's the first trading day, but I spent the whole day to actually play with trade copier because it's quite yeah, just more things to do than I thought. Adding the account, trying to mapping the trading pairs, and make sure that everything is okay. I'm going to test the trade copier to see it going to work or not, and let's try. So I just placed a pending order on my master account, which is the Fintech engineer, and you can see that all the trade got copied into all other challenge account as well. And here is the sell limit that I actually placed on the Fintech engineer master. So when I play 10 lot, you can see that it depends on the size of the account itself. It's going to calculate the lot size. Let's say for FX5 400k from 10, now it's going to be 8 lot. This one is 200k, so from 10 lots, now it's going to be 4 lots. And it's the same to other side. So the lot size calculate automatically using the copier, and so far everything look pretty smooth. And I'm not going to do the live trading today, so we are not going to test on the live copy trading, because if I want to test things out, probably I will have to trace around one lot. And for me, one lot on for the engineer, it is still, it's kind of big for me, so I don't want to waste any money. So I'm going to wait for the first trade idea, and then we will execute the trade tomorrow. So far, the first day, no trade at all. I'm going to take my time and really focus on the trades that matter. And as you can see right now, everything is set up. We are ready to go. And I'm going to see you on our very first trade. Very excited. And beside that, I'm trading my Darwinic Euro as well to build a check record. So I want to show you this. Here is my Darwinic. So the last time I trade Darwinic, I actually got tried out to 10%. I trade around 2 or 3 weeks, but eventually I got drawdown. I got losing, so my score was pretty bad, and I actually reset the account, and this time I'm going to try to build the track records again. And it's not easy. It's not easy to be consistently profitable and having a live trading record that you can be proud of. It's not something that easy to do, but this time I'm doing this as well, and I will keep you updating to see if I can actually do this, or yeah, let's see.
Tuesday, the 29th of August, 2023.
Alright, so that is the first trade of the day. And let's see if the copier actually works. Here you can see that the trade copier is working right now. Because it is just 5 minutes. 5 p.m. New York time and 5 minutes. So as you can see right here, most of the platform, the spread is quite normal. Only FXify is still having some kind of the raw over spread. So that is something that I will have to remember the next time I place any trade, because usually most of broker right now this time the rollover has been done and the spread should be normal again. But I yeah, I should move on. We understand the platform more. We know what we should do, what we should avoid, and we should move on. That is trading, because not all the broker is going to be the same. Not all the yeah, just so let's get back to, so you can see every account right now have a trade open exactly the way I want it to be. So look like the copier is actually working pretty nice. Let's get back to the lot size. You can see right here on for the engineer the lot size is 10 lot. So on FXify 400k the lot size is a lot. On FTMO 200k the lot size is smaller. And yeah, the position sizing so far is working well. And from here you can actually see on a trading view live market condition. In any of my video, that is the most important thing to remember, which is live execution in live market condition. Because at the end of the day, let's say that the live trading, more trading, profit trading, whatever. But when you put yourself out there and you trade live market condition, then that speak everything, and that is not easy. So you can see I entered the trade at the Fed from here to here. I entered this trade at hold on. Yeah, I entered the trade at the 50 level. My stop loss is around here, and my target is the Fibo extension of negative 0.61.8 right here. So trading with Fibo retracements, the most important thing is how you pick the right swing, and that's what matters. And yeah, let's see how it unfolds. For me right now, when I enter a trade, either it's stop or either going to be take profit. I don't interfere the trade. I have everything planned and I just follow the plan. So far, look like everything is working pretty nice. And yeah, 0.3% per trade on 500k accounts, and ZE I am risking 1,500 on this trade, and I'm using the trade copier for all the account as you already see. So I will update you later. I don't want to yeah, spend too much time looking at the chart or So the first trade I got stuck out, and here is a trade copier. There's something very interesting for you to actually see because I'm trading a lot of firms right now, so you can see something. Um, so I took the trade at around 5 p.m. and 5 minutes New York time. So for the engineer, I lost exactly the not really exactly. Um, yeah, I lost exactly what I planned, which is 0.3%. And if you're looking at Xify 400k, I actually lost a little bit more, even with small loss, because at Xify, if you noted, we zero over on Z pair, it is a little bit taking a little bit longer, so the spread takes some time to actually come back to normal. And if you're looking at for the next, it actually exact 0.3%, and here is 0.3% loss as well. So funded next, I don't know about the funded phase because I never really get funded there, but their execution, their trading environment is really designed for you to win in the phase 1 and phase 2. And they're talking about the experiences. Either you believe it or not, the numbers speak for itself. So on my funded FX, um, for 300k, I believe that it should be maybe 900 or 1000 for 0.3%, but look like I lost a little bit more. So on the funded trader 400k ping market, you can see that it actually pretty good. To be honest, it actually looked pretty good. So that actually surprised me because the funded trader, I thought that is going to be the most slippage. And the skill funded trader, um, you can see that it's supposed to be if it is 600, then it's going to be good, but a little bit more. So FTMO still the best, very nice, really good execution, and I lost around 0.3% as my plan. And from here, let me tell you something. So my risk planning for around 0.3% a trade, but from the trade copier, it looked like if I trade in rollover or if I trade on, let's say, high impact news, there is a probability that it's going to be slippage or different kind of spread. So I may lose around 0.35 or 0.37 or even 0.4. So if I take this into account, then instead of having around 33 trades for my account longevity, now I'm thinking that I may only have it from 27 to 33, and in order to reduce the kind of difference in the way price close, different in the PNL, I'm going to really note that the time and the pairs that I'm trading so that I can get the most and prevent myself from losing or touching the daily loss limit. That is the lesson of trading a lot of firm as one. And by doing this, I actually giving you like which firm you can actually think to purchase. And let's be honest, Euro, New Zealand dollar, this pair is not very popular. And for the best comparison, I will trade more pairs and then we will have a better look to see how everything look like. And I think from here it's actually a really good way for me, for you, and for everyone to actually see which firm is good and which firm is, because sometimes top is trip, we got to experience that firm ourselves, and depend on our experiences, we buy more or we buy less or we move on to the next. No time to complain or play victim, or yeah, we just try the firm. That's my way. I try the firm, I experience it myself, and I just move on. So that is the first trade, a loss. I will keep you updated once I got a new trade. See you. Alright guys, so I have another trade, and yeah, I'm going to execute it right now. 15-minute chart. Here is a fifth that I'm going to draw from here to here. And alright guys, so I have a trade idea right now, and I'm going to execute it. Here is a fifth. My target is high, and my stop loss is going to be right here. And I'm going to execute it. Everything look nice. 1, 2, 3. So you can see right here is my during brand, the feeble retracement. My entry is around 61.8 of this trend, and my target is this high right here. The reason my stop loss right here is because I believe that it covered enough support level, and the reason my take profits is right here is because it is reliable and price can go there. I can target up here as well, this feeble extension, but for me the targets right here, it is possible that price will not be able to go there. So that is a trade. It's the second trade. Let's go to the trade copier. So here you can see on the trade copier we have our open trade on all the account, which is very nice. And let's check on the open position. So here is my master account for the engineer. So far the Xify, FTMO. Yeah, so far the loss side calculation, the trade copier execution so far is the opening price. You can see right here. On for the engineers, the opening price is right here. And for the next Darwin next and TFT, the opening price is basically the same. But for FFTs, go for the trader, and FTMO, there are a little difference in the opening price, and FFT is quite different. And to be honest, I'm quite surprised that yeah, FFT is a little bit different. Let's check the spread on XF. Let's go for the trader. Alright, so you can see right here for the engineers, the spread is 0.3, and it actually is the same for TFT and for the next as well. But for skill for the trader, written bell again Australia, 84 pips of spread. That's the reason why the opening trades, the price is a little bit different compared to other firm. Yeah, that is something to note. So skill for the trader, they are still very new. That's the reason why maybe the trading conditions still have a lot of room to improve after they have a more cash flow or more improvement on the broker they chose. Anyway, I think this is something that we need to take into the account when we trade prop firm as well. Skill for the trader, they have a famous influencer and very like the people that we can trust, but because they are new, so the trading condition is not very good compared to the old firm. And yeah, so that is something that I just noted. And anyway, we play the game, we understand the rule, and we try to do our best. Alright, so today currently trading view live market condition right here, and let's see how the trade play out. I will update you when we have as a result. It's still now A0 section. For A0 section, any pair that come with Australia and New Zealand dollar, I will trade normally because the liquidity of Australia pairs during A0 section is still pretty high. So right now it's still pretty good time for the liquidity. So for London, usually I trade Euro GBP pairs. For New York, almost all the pairs are tradable. So I'm gonna keep you updated once I have the result of the trade. Now I'm going to go and do journaling and yeah, try to edit the video. See ya. Alright, hello YouTube. So I want to update the second trade. It turned out to be a losses right here. And I just enter another trade. The first right here, I enter on the 38.2, and the target remains the same here. On 15 minutes, that is the same target of previous losing trade. So to be honest, trades have been a little bit not very good, as you already see, but to me is actually normal. Let me tell you why. So the thing is, usually when I first started challenge, I usually lose. The second thing is, when I first started recording, I usually lose, and it's gonna take me some time to actually get in sync with the market, with recording and doing the series, and yeah, it is that kind of weird, and that's why I never recommend anyone to actually trading and recording. It do weird things to yourself, to your performances, especially if you are not consistent. But like I say, somehow I still want to do it anyway. I want to give value, and that's it. Well, still the same risk, 0.3%, and this is probably the last trade for this session. So far, nothing. I don't feel anything with my psychology. The kind of experiences I have been here before, so I know exactly what I should expect, and I know that the things will happen, and actually prepare myself for it. And I know that you don't like the fact that I am losing, but let's keep going, and let's bigger picture speak for itself. So now we could keep trading and just keep doing our thing, keep executing, and yeah, just keep trading. All right, win or loss, just I'm gonna just keep going. So I'm going to enter the next trade, stop loss right here, and I'm targeting up here. Enter the trade. Here is the next trade. I'm targeting up here, stop loss down here. Good to go. For the trade. Alright, so you can see that 3 trades stop out, and we are down around around 1% on all the account. because they are all linking together. And right now I just in the two trade, and they are going to be set up again as I've done for today. Even now it's just a data section, but I got enough trades, and that's enough for the first day as well. I'm going to spend the rest of the day to journaling and yeah, making the video kind of stuff. And the true trade, for me, they are good trade, but every good trade, um, we don't know if it's gonna be a losing or a winning trade. We just can do our best. And from my journaling, the three trade that I just lost when I re-evaluate it, to be honest, I will not take the trades when I check the chart and see everything. And that is usually the result when I recording, and I got to accept it because it's gonna take some time for me to get in sync. And let's see if I can actually crawl back from the drawdown. Let's see. It's gonna be interesting. So I'm gonna see you tomorrow. So and I will update the result of the two trade tomorrow as well. Here I'm gonna show you the live market condition here. They actually a live trade that I took, and you can see from the trading view live market condition. And let's go to the dashboard of FTMO. Here you can see that is a dashboard of FTMO. Now we have our unlimited day, so I'm going to really take my time. We are down 1% today. Quite a lot, right? So I'm going to show you the metric of one of the account. So you can see right here, down 1%. It is basically the same trade that I took on my for the engineer account. That's the reason why it's gonna be all the same. If I'm gonna pass, I'm gonna pass them all. If I'm gonna fail, I'm gonna fail them all. And so far, every trade is losing. But I'm gonna just keep executing. Not the first time I lose, so I see you on the next day. Hello YouTube. So just a quick update on the two opening trade. They are currently in profits, and one trade is very close to TP, and there's something that I want to show you. So you see the equity of an engineer is back above initial starting balance, and it's the same for MXFI, FTMO, Next, TFT, and Darwin Next. But you can see that Fundis, FX, and SFT, even with the floating profits and with the same risk of 0.3%, you can see that the equity is a little bit behind, and it's very close to break even, but it's not showing profits. And what does that mean? Does that mean that there's some kind of I'm gonna say that from here you can actually know quite obvious that so far I don't know about the future, but this very moment my FX and NFT skill funded trader is showing that they are pretty much behind other firm in terms of execution, in terms of spread and slippage, because I am using the same risk. I am using the same trade copier. I am using the same execution from the engineer master account. And you can see the slate account like FTMO, FXify, TFT, and for the next, they are actually Right now they are above their initial starting balance. But yeah, my FX and FT is quite behind. So that is something that is going to be very fair when I review or when I try to give you a bigger picture in terms of profit. Because let's say during this kind of situation, if it's me, if I want to trade skill for the trader, I will say that it's better for you to trade major pair like EU, GU, maybe you get a similar spread, slippage, and execution like other firm, big firm like FTMO. But other ways, yeah, we know that, and we know that the trading condition maybe we know that the trading condition maybe not as good, and we know that for a fact, and we just find a way to live with it. That's what we do as a trader. The way we adapt to proper, the way we adapt to different kind of broker, the way we adapt to how market changing define us as a trader. We we I don't think that we should complain. We know that we play within the rule and we should be fine. And yeah, the better trading condition of card, the better result. Anyway, that is a quick update, and I'm being very fair in this review. So, because it's just the first day, we have the whole journey to go through, and from here you're gonna have a better understanding, and we're gonna have a deeper comparison between different platform in this in this journey. So we're gonna see you on the next update.
Wednesday, 30th, August 2023.
Alright, so you can see that one of the trade yesterday got a TB, and another trade I closed manually. The trade on CAD GBY I closed manually. Let me show you the trade idea. Alright, so here is a USD trade. You can see price consolidating a little bit in London section, and then it rally in pre-New York, and I got TB. Price go into my target, the blue line right here, and you can see that it actually decline and go really really low. So on CADGPY, you can see my target is actually up here, but as you already see, I have a resistance level marked up right there, and I also noted that when price at around this region, around here, I actually closed the trade. Let's see, I closed the trade at yeah, right there, and then price go right to my stop loss. So it actually a good close, but to be honest, I don't usually interfere the trade. I don't want to do that. I mostly just want to let stop loss and take profit do its thing. But because when I reevaluate the trade, I know that it have some kind of flaws, and I accepted that I was wrong on the trade, so I cut the profit shot around 1R, and yeah, for UG, it just goes straight to my take profit. So so far that is how it look right now. Yeah, but basically it. For UG, I got around 3.3R, and for CADGB1, I got 1R, so I got 4R. So I lost three trades. I lost 3R, but I got 4R, and I am positive 1R. Does that make sense? Alright, so I want to confess that the first three trades yesterday, they are not really good trades. They are not. Let me show you the channel. Here is my channel. Yeah, I am kind of just Google sit guy, and I don't really use automatic journal. It's just something when I journal manually, and yeah, get a feel of what I have been doing, how my trade is going, and what I was wrong. And for my journal, I keep it simple. I collect only the stats that I believe will be useful for my performance in the future, or something that I want to look back and see. I don't try to collect every single variable because it's gonna waste a lot of time, and it's gonna burn your mind, burn your mental to grow, and it will make you feel like you don't want to journal. So make it simple is the way to go for me. So the first three traits I love 3R, and as you can see, that is how it should be done. And when I looking back, all the traits they kind of shitty traits. And if I can go back in time, I will drop them. That means I will not take the traits. And for this one, it's good enough for me. And for this one, I will say that I can actually get a better stop loss and a better take profit because is it a winning trade, but because my parameter is not very correct, so I got only 1R, and I call the trade manually. Otherwise, it has been stopped out. And here is the time, the holding time for each trade. Um, and I gotta say that it is still a good start, and from my experiences, I know for a fact that usually when I just started a challenge, when I just started trading, or when I just came back from traveling or doing something, usually my first trade was going to be shitty. And here is how it looked like. Because it's gonna take some time for me to get in sync with the market, and when I know that, when I have that kind of experiences from the past, I don't take the lot too serious, but I accept that it's okay, and I know that they are not a good trade. I know that I should not take them, but we cannot change what has been done, so I just accept that as a lesson and we move on. Because if we feel so bad about every single loss, the next execution we're gonna screw up. And it's gonna be fair if we spend equal amount of mental strength, equal amount of time, equal amount of focus on a trade, so that every setup we take is gonna be equally good. And by doing so, over a long period of time, over enough series of trade, we're gonna get a bigger picture or an upswing equity curve. So that's it for the channels. So far, nothing to actually looking at. For the perfect trader column, it basically I looking at the past, how it should be done, and if I didn't take the trade, I could have a not losing 3R. And if I yeah, just the way I play with myself, the way I want to see it, when I it's like it make me feel like there a higher level to a T, and yeah, just my thing. And that's why I say to you that you're gonna create your own channel, because it's like your diary. You collect the thing you want, you write the thing you want, you write down your emotion in the colors, in the format that you want. You don't want a template. You don't want something from someone else. You want something personal, private, and obviously this is not private, but yeah, that is the idea. Play with it. It's very easy. So I see you on the next update.